What is up, everybody? This is Justin Wong, and I feel like you guys love the tapes, right? Just like talking about it, me just going onto my matches and stuff like that. So, I saw a lot of comments about reviewing the tapes, and you guys wanted to see me versus Nychrisg, EVO 2013. So, yeah, I mean, right here on the screen we have it, and let's just go to it. Obviously, that shit is on pause right now, and I got my hand out, be like, oh, you about to soul fist me, Chris. So good luck to me, and let's see how that goes and all that good stuff, right? So my team, Wolverine, Storm, Akuma. This team I picked was actually the first team I've ever picked in Marvel's Capcom 3. So before Ultimate, this was a Marvel's Capcom 3 team, and against Morgan, Doom, Virgil, such a really strong team. I personally think it's probably either the best team in the game or the second best team in the game. So it's one of those things it's really hard to deal with. Like, especially you have Morgan double fireball. The shell kick has a lot of priority. She has a lot of priority in general, right? And the Doom missile is so annoying. And obviously you have Virgil just as a background. All right, I'm gonna cancel the hailstorm, but look, this doesn't do anything, right? Because she's gonna just call that. Doesn't miss. I hit her. Oh, I dropped a combo. And now look at this. I gotta just hold that, trying to follow her, but the fireball has so much durability. Because it has so much durability, and what I mean by durability is, let's say if you do another projectile back, it doesn't clash like other fighting games, right? It depends. Some fireballs are stronger than other fireballs, so it's a point system, right? So let's say if Morgan's fireball is like a 5, and then my other fireball is like a 3, Morgan's fireball will still get through at the same time, right? So that's another thing. Actually, that situation right there, I should have probably just done super, right? Fatal Claw to kill Doom right there. That could actually might change the game in that situation, So who knows, right? So X Factor there because Morgan's super is too good. I kill Akuma anyway, actually. So that actually kind of worked out, even though I could have done it earlier. But damn, see, that shell kick is so good. He back out, which is really nice as well. That was strong stuff. Okay, good defense on Chris' part. Presses the button to the low jab. Yep, just goes on a super dope. Gets greedy though. He was so greedy right there. Should have done the super in general. I did the big dive kick. I don't get anything off of it because I used my assist, anything like that. And then he does the Morgan super. And I missed my dive kick right there, actually. That was a dive kick. I would have hit a dive kick, but I wouldn't have killed anyway because Wolverine solo, especially with the meter I had, wouldn't have killed. So that was a bad situation. I would have got bodied right there. So, damn, Chris got me. Chris bodied me the first game, right? Okay, nice block right there. I tried to go for the grab. He jumped out. So it's really, really gonna be pretty hard to stop the Morgan trap. Let's see, his just runaway game in general, his awareness. Chris is really good at being annoying. His game style, the way he plays video games in general, is just obnoxiously annoying, right? So that's Chris's strength, is to be really annoying. While he likes to think he's flashy, right? But Chris is actually not flashy at all. He has good execution, but his strategy is just pure annoying, right? So gotta respect that, man. That's straight out from Chinatown Fair book. All right, it's right here. The situation where the worst part is that it's so hard to tell which Morgan it is, right? Especially when she's in that sister super. Yeah, we call it the sister super, right? Just like from the TV show. But it's just so hard to tell. Did she cross you up or did she go to the other side? I guess you could say it's kind of like a cross-up strategy because you can't tell which one it is, right? And if Storm dies, that's going to be really bad. I do not want Storm to die. I tried to alpha counter right there. Kind of mistimed it. Floating away, and boom, get the air grab. And now this is going to be really hard because Wolverine lost his ability to deal with projectiles in general. So because he lost his ability to deal with projectiles, it's one of those things that it's going to be really, really hard. Yeah, she's going to X Factor right there. I did the Tornado Claw because, why else? Why wouldn't you just jump up, right? Oh, man, the conversion. The reason why she X Factor there is because, one, she was in a totally unsafe position. You can actually punish her when she does that. It's not instant recovery, right? Because she got to push her other sister back. And yeah, look, Akuma's right here. It's so hard to do anything. All I can do is stall. The chip damage is not even enough, right? It's it's not even good enough at this situation. Yep. And the instant dive kick, instant shell kick, instant overhead. That shell kick. Why is it 3 hits though? Come on. I go to character select, right? Yipes is like, man, Justin should just pick Spencer, Virgil, Frank, the other team that I used to beat Chris with like the year before that. But you know, it's so hard. I really like my Wolverine team, bro. I don't know what's this code. Who's that? Who's that in the background? I don't even know who's talking right there. The F champ? Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, but it's just look at the crowd though. The crowd is kind of crazy, right? And I'm just thinking mad hard, like damn, my man is shutting me down. I am trash. This is what happens when you try to play your own team, thinking you nice. That's what's going on in my head, right? And then I stick with it like a stubborn fool. All right, goes for the grab. Oh, that was mad cheap. Hold on. You saw that? You saw that start? Whiffed it, cancel the uppercut, cancel, and then you could cancel into flight. Look at that. Jesus, you could cancel. You could cancel your whiff normals into DP, into flight, into a button, and look, I got bodied. You know, Chris could actually end this game right there. If he X-Factored, what if he X-Factored? If he X-Factored, I could have lost right there. It could have been game over, right? Where I didn't have a chance at all. So I go back to Storm. Right, try to drain it out because there's no way Wolverine could stay on the ground against this. Because even though Morgan's in the super, and she has 2 more supers going into 3, that means I have to deal with 3 versions of Soul Illusion. And again, right here, Chris makes a mistake. Should have killed. Should have went to level 3. Should have went to level 3 right there. Like, you could have easily killed her with level 3. Right? Should have went to level 3, but instead he wanted to play the safe lane game, which is surprising. And wow, Mabu's Storm over there went through all those projectiles. That was crazy. Oh, you saw that? Then that's the reason why you should have went to level 3 earlier. Because then now your Doom is gone. Somehow I luckily went through the barrage of just soul fisting, right? So because of that, it's going to put me in a position where, you know, I'm in a good position. Even though you do have a lot of meter, and you also have the X Factor 3 Virgil, just in case insurance, right? And I have to tag, right? Because I can't let Storm go down. And that's a lot of red life to lose, too, right? Because she has all that red life, she can recover. Okay, Chris goes for the combo, goes for TAC. So that. Boom, 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 boom. Virgil super into DP super. Yep. Spends the bar. Now gonna go back into that. So now fireball. Look, it's like she's always in this mode. I hate the fact that she's always in this mode, right? So I do this, gonna go DAC away, kind of put it away. Thank God. I thought she actually flipped behind me. If she flipped behind me, that was X Factor right there, is GG. And what a conversion. See, that conversion is really hard, right? It's not just fireball motion, right? He had to switch his motion from left to right to get that because he crossed himself up with the air dash. So that was good shit from Chris, right? So now, last legs right here. Look at this. I can't even take fireball chips, right? So I have to X Factor right here. So I take no chip damage whatsoever. And I'm just trying to get scattered hits now, right? Scattered hits. He's just upping backing into just doing fireballs, and I can't really stop that. So I prematurely pressed the heavy, right? I prematurely pressed the heavy punch because I knew he was going to jump up, and then boom, he pressed the shell kick. I launched it on some Marvel 2 shit, and boom, look at that. That hit. So this hit, right, worked out because one, I think he tried to grab me because Chris is known for landing air grab attempts on incoming when he's the one coming in, right? So I think he whiffed it. And then down, boom, in the hailstorm. And look, I have survived. That Storm is a ghost. Storm was such a ghost. You could have level 3 that bitch, and I would have been done. This wouldn't have been into a game 4. That's the only reason why it became a game 4. Was because he let Storm, Aurora Monroe live, right? Because Wolverine's not doing a damn thing, right? But he hasn't been doing anything the last, like, couple games, right? And you would think like Chris will go for TAC and everything, but the thing about Chris is that he's not confident in going to Doom TACs unless it's like in the corner. So that's something that you have to worry about. Even though I would still like try to break, like guess, like I'm not worried about his Doom TAC just because the success rate of him landing a Doom TAC infinite mid-screen is very, very low actually. Right, so this game not looking too hot. You know, he's keeping me out. At this point, I'm just trying to get random hits. Random hits to kind of take down like Morgan's life. Because look at my life, man. I lost so much life. Look at that chip damage. It's crazy. Right? I can't do anything because Doom missiles, the protection, hidden missiles are too strong when it comes to trying to chase down your opponent. Especially in that, it's that way, right? You get a grab and then Doom's like doing his own thing. Boom, 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 hidden missiles. Right? Go for the tag. I assume that he's going to jump out. Because most people, when they play Marvel 3, they always super jump out. That's like the natural defensive way, is always super jumping out to get out of position. I get a lucky grab. I actually mashed the shit out of that grab. I didn't even plan to get that grab. The way that it hit, because Chris was trying to get a conversion from the missiles, right? And I go for this combo. Didn't want to spend the X Factor. Gonna go to boom, Tornado Claw and the Fatal Claw, and that's gonna kill. I could do something else afterwards. So now I'm good, right? Surprisingly, he didn't block that. Like, it wasn't a really tricky mix-up right here. So unless he tried to air dash like frame 1, and that's the reason why he got clipped, right? So now we're gonna go here, gonna go side, do a little combo conversion. I'm not gonna go for infinite. Go to the Hailstorm, right? And I'm gonna tag out. And let me tell you about what I'm about to do next. That shit is crazy, right? This is on some like anime shit. That. You know, for some reason, I don't know why I did that, but I never practiced that in my life, to counter Helmbreaker, that. I never practiced that in my life, and I pressed it. The best part was, I went home afterwards to try to recreate that situation, to practice that for next time, because I don't know the timing. Out of 10 tries, I got it 0 times. 0 times, I was able to pull that off. But, that shit worked right here. That shit worked right here, though. What? That was crazy. I don't like that was on some, you know, bullshit, like anime bullshit. Where, oh my god, he leveled up his game during the matches and everything. Power up during the actual matches and pulled it off. And look, tie it up, and the crowd goes wild. Look at this crowd. The crowd goes wild. But that was completely, yes, that was completely. I never practiced that in my life, and it shit just worked out. And the best part was, like, I think Chris said, "Yo, you knew that was gonna work," and I was like, "Yeah, I knew that was gonna work." So, and then you have to look at Neo, bro. I up to every time I watch this video, Neo's like, "Damn, what's going on?" Like, I think I'm gonna be honest, he's one of my boys, but I think he's side bet against me. So scumbag Neo, right, who's one of my groomsmen, side bet against me. I don't care what he says, but he definitely, look at that. That's a face of, damn, that wasn't godlike Justin. I was like, yo, he really landed that. That's my investment going on, right? So that's what I believe is going down in his mind, even though he denies it. But you, the comments below, let me know what you guys think. Did he side bet against me or did he not? I think he did, because what kind of face was that? It can't be like that was not a oh my god face. That was like a, what is this face, right? So now we're in game number 5. And this all could have been prevented if Chris just level 3'd Storm in game number 3. It all could have been prevented because she was the ghost of Marvel 3's past, and she came back to haunt him. And look at that, just right there, like Wolverine, even though Wolverine pulled that godlike ass counter hit against Virgil, that was complete bullcrap. So now I'm like feeling myself, right? I'm going ham, avoiding the missiles. And then, boom, I go for a TAC. Now, what gets me mad about Chris is that it's so hard to condition him, right? It's so hard to condition him to see which TACs, because I've been landing all my TACs except for that one. And you know what's that one? I went down. But he always, like at least 80% of the time, he will always break down. So I'm just going to be like, you know what? So now think about the rest of the set. I'm just thinking about, all right, I'm done. I don't care about going down anymore for TACs, right? For now on, I'm not going down anymore because Chris will always break down TACs, and that got me mad because I could have won the whole game over there. Like that situation, that got me mad. So now I'm just doing Typhoon. See, this Typhoon will hit. So you get a random hit. So I'm trying to get as much damage as possible because I want him to lose Morgan, right? Look, Morgan has a lot of red life, so I do not want to be in a position. And I look, you see that push block right there, right here, this situation. He put me in a bad position where he wanted to go low into instant overhead, so I push blocked the missiles so I could not be in that position right there, right? So I hit him. So he's probably gonna X Factor, yep, because look, that red life, that's a lot of red life. I actually don't know why I prematurely X Factored back. I think because I was scared because he X Factored back, so I didn't want to take chip damage, because in that situation, my X Factor will survive before his X Factor runs out, right? So I don't want to take any chip damage because that's a lot of chip damage right there. And then also, I get this grab, and that grab did a lot of damage for the X Factor, right? So like I said, I'm not going to go down TAC anymore because he's going to keep breaking down. So I go up, right? Boom. Big combo right there. Boom. Fireball super. Da 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 da. And now I couldn't raw tag. So now I'm trying to find a good time to raw tag. Waiting for the plasma beam. Boom. And I tag out right there. Right? Even though I took extra hit, that's fine, right? Because I rather have this matchup and keep Akuma. And look at that. That positioning was OD. I want to make sure I'm on a higher ground than him, so I can put him in this position. He gets hit low, right? Because everyone gets hit low. And look at this. I'm gonna go for up again. I'm not going for down. So now I have to do something here. So I go for the reset. And look at you know what the best part is? That is also another thing that I have never practiced yet. A fake TAC attempt with Akuma. I have never practiced that, right? So I actually have never practiced this situation, and it just worked out. Because most of the time, like, it's just like, okay, he's gonna go for another TAC because he can't kill me with Akuma, right? So I was gonna mash on break, and I canceled the storm right here to get the Oki setup, because I wouldn't get a good Oki setup with Akuma because Akuma doesn't have really good setup in the corner, right? So I want to put him in position, and I get grabbed. I messed the Oki. I missed the meaty. The meaty situation, the meaty that I created, I missed it. That was a bad, right? So now Chris does his combo, and surprisingly, he does the combo, right? Right, spends the bar. Gonna spend one more. So now I have to deal with a 2-bar Virgil. 2-bar Virgil in the situation. Puts me in the round trip. Rapid slash. I block it. Because if I didn't block that, it could have been game. Because there's only like 13 seconds left on the clock, right? When he does that. So if I got hit by that, the combo that he would have done probably would have lasted to like 5 seconds. And, you know, I would have like had to hit him. So he could have just up back, run away. So now I'm just chipping, right? So, done. You know, actually, he could have teleported right there in this situation when I did the fireball and put me in a 50-50 situation, because I don't know if it's left or right? And it would have hit me and he would have won. But he went for the super jump position. I don't know why he went super jump, because I'm going to use my super to kind of stall, because my super is going to chip. And it does so much chip. Look at that chip damage. And now I'm just blocking. And even, look at boom right here. And time over. There's nothing he could have done right there, unless he did that teleport earlier. I pop off. Of course I pop off, because that shit was crazy. Sorry, Chris, you're my boy, and I know you were sad right there, but damn, I fucking worked, man, hard to win that set. Even though Chris could have prevented it, he definitely could have prevented that, just because it's one of those situations where, you know, it was just like those little tiny decisions that could have changed the whole game. And fuck, that was crazy. Yeah, that was EVO2013, man. Me versus Chris G. Me versus Chris G is always epic. It's always hard. He's such a good rival when it comes to just playing, just fighting games with in any game. Like, we play against each other all the time. So shout outs to Chris G. Give him a shout out. Give him a follow. Because he's clearly one of those guys that came from the same arcade as me. You know, I'm a little older than him, but like, it's a similar era. Ooh, look at Yipes, and shout out to Magus, man. I love his commentary. He's actually a pretty good commentator. I wish he came back. But this is Justin Wong. Hope you enjoyed reviewing the tapes with this one. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed this one, and yeah, let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed it, and which other matches would you like me to review and all that good stuff, and we will go from there. So peace out, everybody. Peace. Alright, you guys made it to the end of the video, so shout outs to you for that. But just also want to do a little plug-in. You know, obviously I have my J Wong hat, also my new J Wong shirt, so come check it out on the Design by Human store. So if you guys want to support me and, you know, just make some more content, you know, it'd be really nice if you could just grab some of the swag I've been posting out, you know what I mean, stuff like that. So really big shout outs to you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, check out the Design by Human shop with just the J Wong brand in the link description below and all that good stuff. And yeah, I mean, just check out the description. You might see some cool stuff there, right? Peace.